Hey folks, I just want to give a quick overview of the channel here, and as we develop, see how it goes. Starting out, trying to teach myself how to, we'll call it gold prospecting, but in reality, mostly get out of the house. That's what I'm trying to learn throughout this process, and some people may know me from my video gaming adventures. I do stream on Twitch and a few other things under the same name, similar name at least, Critique. I don't know anything currently about prospecting, gold mining, anything like that. Try to put in my mistakes and failures as I go, so maybe others can learn from that too. But I also wanted to highlight a little bit of some of the people who I've been learning from along the way. Some YouTube stars such as Ask Jeff Williams.
And yeah, you're gonna get wet.
And then another guy out there, Buffalo Gold Chris Prospecting. He's also another guy over here in Idaho.
You got this bad pony in here?
Flower Gold Wizards.
Yeah, they need that. They're hard-working miners.
Klesh. Many people have heard of Klesh. He does all sorts of weird experiments, grabbing dirt from sidewalks in Vegas. Many gold reviews for pay dirt bags, and he also does guitar work.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Gold Prospecting at Home.
And of course, great famous Dan Hurd.
Welcome. I hope to earn a subscription today.
Yeah, of course, there are many more YouTube stars that are very helpful in learning the process, but these guys have helped me the most so far, so I figured I'd give them a little shout out in the first video. So go check them out if you can. Now, the first few videos in this series, I'm coming into the prospecting idea in kind of the wrong time of year. Middle of winter here in Idaho, and well, everything's a little bit frozen, so I don't really have a lot of dirt options. Anything I'm going to be panning or playing with is not in a gold bearing area, so very unlikely that I'll be finding gold for the first few videos of these series, and especially this one, because this one's just going to be an unboxing of some of the equipment that I've started out with. So anyhow, as we develop, we'll see how that goes, and hopefully someday along the line I'll be able to show some people some gold. But we shall see. I don't know if anybody will necessarily learn from me, but maybe learn from my mistakes. I hope you enjoy. For this first item, it's just a SE classifier. This is a 1/2 inch. And it did not come with the original kit. I bought this one separately, so I figured I'd break this out separately and show you guys this. Just a quick thing, but classifying material at a larger scale. This does come with some classifiers, but they're a lot smaller. Next items here are just a few varieties of the pans. It's got a large, medium, and small pan in these, and yeah, they seem pretty nice. As you can see in the future videos I do here, I do forget a key piece to the panning process, or at least the first piece of the panning process, which some of you will discover right away, and some of you I'll point out later in a later video. And next item here, I believe, is the rock hammer. Yes, indeed, the rock hammer. Pretty decently packaged, protected off the pointy end there, so kind of handy. And the scoop that came with this, pretty sturdy scoop. Worked pretty well for me, at least, on the tests that I've done so far. See that in a future video as well. And here's the snuffer bottle they come with. This will probably end up being my primary snuffer bottle as I move forward, just to keep a clean bottle throughout. I'll have multiples though as we go. And they do provide a free gift as well, a little time capsule to hold your first gold in. Something a little different than the glass vials. I thought this was a nice little touch. And I believe they classify this as the jeweler's loop, but we'll go ahead and just call it a magnifying glass with tweezers. It doesn't seem to work too bad. It does work quite well. But yeah, it's mostly just a magnifying glass. I don't think I would put this as a jeweler's loupe. And they do give you a fairly nice bag to keep all the items in and whatnot. I don't know if I'll use this or if I'll use a backpack, to be determined along the way. And here's those classifiers we referred to earlier. There's a 1x20 and a 1x8. This one here is the 1x20. Now they do stack, which is kind of nice because you can classify 2 into 1, so you can put your material here into the 8 while it's sitting in the 20, and then get multiple classifications at once. And these are the standard glass vials that a lot of kits come with, just to hold the gold in. In theory, once you fill the vial, you have an ounce. Will that be reality? I don't know if I'll ever find out, but I guess time will tell. The magnet here. I know a lot of folks like Klesh and others just use a magnet in a tube, but I'll give this guy a try to start with and see how it works. Spring loaded. Since it came with the kit, may as well give it a shot. Here's kind of how it works. Pull the handle back, releases the magnet. Well, not it releases the magnet, slides the magnet up so it doesn't apply to the metal anymore. Now the kit does come with some picks and things like that, I'm assuming for crevicing, but to be honest, I think these are going to be a little small for things that I'll be doing, so I don't know if I'll be using these picks or not. Before we get to the big item in the box, of course, a nice little logo, sticker, everything else. Don't know if I'll use it or not. Here we go. So as I'm opening this up, this is the 50-inch portable sluice that Sluice Fox advertises. As we see as I open it, I did find a few flaws on this one, not too many. And of course, lots of people end up modifying their sluices as they go. So it's not a huge deal to me. I'm sure I will change things as this goes along. And I'll hopefully show those in future videos as I decide what to change. But it comes with the blue plastic around protect, even though this thing's going to get beat up in the river anyways. It's not a huge deal. But folds open down into 2 folds. Everything kind of holds into place. It's got the chute in the middle. It comes with a little carrying strap, since it comes with the bag too. I don't know which piece of that would be used or not. And yeah, this header here. Now here's the problem that I discovered with the header. It's at least with my box. I don't think this is with everyone. I think this actually was a mistake by the factory. It came with lock nuts. I believe these were supposed to have been wing nuts. However, that actually ended up being to my benefit because I took these wing nuts that come into the center and changed those later to go up onto that header box. So what I found in other videos that people were doing was that those wing nuts held material and came loose, so I switched those out for the lock nuts. Anyhow, that's basically the unboxing of the materials I'll be using for this future videos, and hopefully you'll see you then.